Hello, this is Spooksy from GoSo.io, and today we're going to talk about POWERLIKES and what exactly are POWERLIKES, because there is a huge confusion on what POWERLIKES are, and there's people out there who actually bought our GoSo services who want to understand more and how they actually benefit you. The benefits of POWERLIKES is very simple, is that once they work correctly, you will get a lot of real followers, especially in your niche, and engagement. Engagement means that people are saving your posts, making comments, and actually sometimes sharing your posts as well. The more engagement and the more followers you have is perfect for making your post go viral. So how does it work? Whenever you make a post, you will start receiving likes naturally because you will appear on your followers' walls on the home screens. And especially if you click on the hashtags that you were selected, you will see that you'll appear on the explore page latest post. And to find the latest post, just simply click on one of the hashtags on your post. It will take you to the explore page. You will see 9 top trending posts. This is where we're aiming for you to go, and underneath that you will see the latest posts. If it's a very popular hashtag, you will see that you will be removed there within seconds. If it's a very low posting hashtag, you might be there for the 10 minutes or so. So the reason why I've posted 10 minutes and 30 minutes is probably what you're wondering right now, is that you have 10 minutes to get as many likes as you can. And you see a lot of people actually on Instagram where they'll actually post a picture, wait 10 minutes, if it doesn't go viral, they'll delete and they'll keep on trying. In this case with POWERLIKES, you don't have to do that because it guarantees that you will get the likes that you deserve for your post. So it is super important for the first 10 minutes of your post to get as many likes as you can. It does go up to 30 minutes, because if you're getting likes and you start appearing on the explore page, it'll extend it to 30 minutes unless you go viral. Let's carry on with this tutorial. So how do they work? And this is a very, very important question. So POWERLIKES is when hundreds, if not thousands of real accounts find your post automatically using our POWERLIKES service, and they like your post, and they'll keep on liking it from the moment you post it up to 30 minutes. And obviously the 30-minute time limit is really, really important, but imagine that hundreds of people, as soon as you post, are liking your post, which means the 30 hashtags that you are selected on your post will hopefully go on the explore page. But we'll talk about that a bit later on, because there are certain aspects that you need to consider with hashtags. So let's clarify this. Hundreds of real people will like your post automatically from real accounts, and which will boost your accounts on the explore page. And in return, you get engagement. You could go viral, especially if you're on the top post, and also you will get a lot of real followers, because if you're posting something in your niche, so let's say if it's a gym Instagram account that you're doing, and people see that on certain hashtags that you got, like workout hashtags, and people see that, they will like your post and also go to your page and hopefully follow you if they like what they see. So when adding your 30 hashtags, you need to be aware to add the right quality hashtag to it. And I've separated 4 different tiers of hashtags that you need to be aware of. If you look at the useless tier, it means that there is 30,000 or less posts being posted for that hashtag. And with my POWERLIKES services, and like most of them, it will be very, very, very easy to rank on the explore page for this. You have the low tier, which is 30,000 to 200,000 posts. Mid, which is 200,000 to 1 million, and then you have high, which is 1 million or more posts. And as you can see on the left, we have easy to hard. And to find out how many, what the number is of how many posts are on your hashtag, simply make a post or type in the hashtag search on Instagram, and it will show you the explore page, and you'll see the 9 top trending hashtag posts, and underneath it will show you how many posts are actually made. And in the end, then you need to select 10 of each, and this is my advice. You can do whatever you like, but normally with my posts I add 10 low tier, 10 mid tier, and 10 high tier. And what this means is that basically you will guarantee to hit the explore page with the low tier, which then will push you onto the mid tier and then to the high, especially with the right quality POWERLIKES. So let's get this thing straight. You need to add 30 hashtags to your post to make it worthwhile. Otherwise, the POWERLIKES will be a waste of time for you. Next we need to talk about is the quality of the POWERLIKES, because not all POWERLIKES services are the same, and there is hundreds of them out there. And we need to make sure that the ones that you select is right for you, because if you choose the wrong ones, it could actually do more damage than good. Obviously, the first part is the higher the followers liking your posts, the better quality they will be. And also make sure they are actually from real accounts and not botted. And what this means is that they're actually posting daily, they have active engagement. And when I say engagement, I mean they're getting comments for each post. And if you're very, very lucky, it's in the same niche as you. I've yet to find a niche-driven POWERLIKES service out there, because if you're, let's say, doing a gym exercising Instagram account, and there is like hundreds of people in the gym industry automatically liking your post, it's going to be amazing for you. We are going to be building something like this into the future, especially when we get more and more customers signing up with GoSo. And it is something on our list to do because it has not been done before. Like I said before, not all POWERLIKES are the same, and there's two different groups that you need to consider, especially paying for a POWERLIKES service. You have POWERLIKE groups, and then you have one-sided POWERLIKES. With POWERLIKE groups, they're generally a lot cheaper. They'll usually be free of charge, which I would not trust if it was free, to a monthly subscription. With the one-sided, it's usually a lot more expensive, but you don't have to like with your account, and we're going to go into that a bit later on. As with the POWERLIKE groups, it does come with a price. However, if your account is liking the same accounts daily with the POWERLIKES bot or auto rounds, it could be detected by Instagram and they can actually ban your account. And this is true because basically POWERLIKE groups will actually need your login details, like your username and password, to be posting likes for other people, especially as yourself, on a daily basis. It is a warning, it's very unlikely it could happen, but I've seen many accounts being actually banned because they've been over liking and being blocked by Instagram as well. It is against their terms and conditions, and I would not recommend it if you have a really big and popular Instagram account, and especially if you're using it for business. There is a way of protecting your main account, especially if it's a business account and it has a lot of followers, and is to create a secondary account. And with this secondary account, you'll be adding it to your POWERLIKE group bot, and it will be giving out the like spams to other people. But in return, with most POWERLIKE bot services out there, you can choose a receiver, and the receiver will be your main account. So it means that your main account will be protected because it will not be like spamming. However, your second account needs to be real. It needs to be not just added to a bot and left, because you will be removed from the POWERLIKE group bot service. So with the secondary account, you need to make sure that you make regular posts, and maybe once a week. You need to build up the followers, especially if some POWERLIKE group bots have limits. So sometimes it will be like 1,000 followers to 20,000 followers, and they will have like 20,000 to 60,000 followers. Obviously, the bigger the number with the followers service on there, the bigger the groups that you can use with your secondary account to make your like spams. Make it in the same niche as well as yours, because obviously if you have two accounts, so let's go back to the fitness niche that we talked about before. If your main account is fitness, make it your secondary account niche fitness as well, because you can use it to comment on your main account as well. Even though it's you, it doesn't matter. It's going to be great in the long term. So it's quite fun actually growing your main account, especially your secondary account as well. So next, you're thinking about adding your secondary or main account to the POWERLIKES group bot. Please check, maybe message the owner or moderators if there is actually a chat system on there. Speak to the users to find out what the rules and requirements are, because if you're paying for a monthly service and then you make your first payments and realize straight away that you need to follow these rules and you can't reach them, it's going to be a waste of money. And a lot of them will be a case of like you need, like especially if it's between 1 and 20,000 follower accounts, that you need to make sure that you have over 1,000 followers to reach that group. And obviously other requirements might be that you need 100 natural likes and maybe 3 or 4 natural comments, and without these they will not let you in the group. And also there is follower group tiers, and it could be a case of there will be 1 to 20,000, 20 to 60,000 follower groups, and so on and so on. So make sure that if you're paying for a POWERLIKES group bot, that you actually reach the amount of followers that you're actually putting in there. They will check your account, especially when you're adding your account to their assistant, they will check for all this, and sometimes if they make a check and it doesn't meet their demands, they won't let you in, and it will be a waste of money. So please make sure your account is up to scratch before adding yourself to these POWERLIKE group services. If they don't check your account, chances are that other people are exploiting the service, and it's going to be low quality POWERLIKEs, which is going to damage your account. And also, when you do add your account to a POWERLIKEs group bot, it will sometimes ask you for how many likes you would like to receive. So you might say, oh, I want 500 likes per post or 300 likes per post. Obviously, it's your number and whatever you think is fit for it. So far, you're probably thinking the POWERLIKEs group bots is quite hard to manage, and yes, it is quite hard to manage, and this is why with GoSo we have the one-sided POWERLIKEs service. It does cost a little bit more than if you're going to add your own bot into these groups, but we manage your account for you, and all you have to do is give us your username. We don't need your password or anything, and you will start getting POWERLIKEs within the hour, usually anyway. But please be aware, if you still want to use a POWERLIKEs groups service, there is a lot of scammers out there, because once you add your account to these POWERLIKE group services, they will need your username and password, and then once they got your username and password, you need to clarify it by saying it was me, and it's a security check once you actually log in to your Instagram. If you've seen it before, where you've actually added your account to a bot, and then you log into the Instagram, it will say please confirm that you have come from, let's say, Barcelona or LA. As soon as you click the yes it was me, you're allowing the bot to have full access to your Instagram account. And once they've done that, if there actually are scammers out there, which I've actually noticed are quite a few of them out there, they can change your information. They can actually take over your account, and there's nothing you can do about it, because the security check, when you say it was me, is basically saying, yeah, it was me, don't worry about it. And Instagram goes, okay, you have the full access to your account. They can change your password, they can change your username, they can change everything on your account, and there's nothing you can do about it because you've let them in with it. And there has been a lot of people scamming people, especially on Telegram lately, where people are actually offering services saying, we'll give you audits for your account, but we need to know your username and password. And it's a robot, which you're logging into your details, so you think it's safe, but as soon as you add your username and password, your login details are actually stored on a database, and if the person is dodgy or a scammer, they've got access to your account, and they'll probably change all the information and then sell it, especially if you've got like 100,000 followers. Now, these accounts are worth hundreds of dollars, and you can lose them. So please be careful, because there is scammers, and there's a lot of people falling for it as well. And also, with new POWERLIKE group services out there, there's people will actually launch a service for free. You add your account, and it might be great for 2 or 3 months, but then once this person's got, let's say, 100 million network of users, they could actually just take all them accounts, and there's nothing you can do about it as well. There's been a few cases where it's been high profile accounts that you can get them back, but most cases there's nothing you can do about it. So just please be aware, make sure it's from a reputable company. GoSo.io, right now we just do one-sided POWERLIKE, so we don't require your password, but in future we will be asking for your password, especially for the hyperlikes, but we will be talking about that in a future video. So, depending on your budget, you may have opted in for the POWERLIKE group spot, where your account does all the likes in order to receive them. However, we do one-sided POWERLIKes, and there's a lot of services out there offering this service, and what they do, they actually manage your account, so your account does not spam or like spam whatsoever. All you have to do is give the company your username, and the rest is history. You can sit back and relax, and they will manage the like accounts to ensure that you actually get the POWERLIKes you deserve. And GoSo.io, we offer one-sided POWERLIKes, and this is what we're famous for, because we have a massive network of people who are actually using our service. You just give us our username, and we do all the rest for you. So there's a few things to consider with one-sided POWERLIKes, is that your account does not like spam. So it means that you won't get like blocked or anything, you're just receiving the likes. We don't require your password, and we make sure that the links are good quality as well, depending on the group. So right now we're doing 1 to 20,000 power likes, then we have 20,000 to 60,000, which is a little bit more expensive, and then we have 50,000 to 120,000. Soon we'll be offering 100 to 1 million power likes, and we make sure that they are quality, because obviously if they're low quality power likes and it's botted accounts, we will check their accounts and kick them off the service. And we also make sure that they're like within 30 minutes as well. So as soon as you make your first post, within a minute you'll start seeing likes appearing on that post, and we'll carry on liking until we reach the 30-minute mark. And usually with some cases you will get 500, 600, it depends on the power like service that you have selected. But the only negative with the one-sided power likes, it does cost a lot more than if you're actually in the power likes group. In some cases it could be 2 times if not 3 times more expensive, but you can relax knowing that your account will not get banned if detected by Instagram, because all you're doing is receiving the power likes. I would suggest using one-sided power likes, especially if you're running a business account or a high-profile account, because as soon as you start like spamming and Instagram find out, you have lost that account and there is nothing you can do about it. Next, we're going to talk about the best quality power likes and how they work, because there is a lot of services out there which offer power likes, and it might say you get 1,000 likes per post, but they're from botted accounts with like less than 100 followers, which is pretty useless. And the way that we see the power likes working, especially with the new algorithm update, it's all about quality, not quantity. In the past, if you had 2,000 power likes pushed to your post, you'll be propelled, and it's great. But Instagram has figured things out. They have seen, they check the accounts that are actually doing the power likes, and they grade them. This is before they've actually made their account. So for example, if you're like spamming and they see that you're spamming 600 likes a day to the same people every day, Instagram will obviously say, well, this guy's clearly on a likes round or a power like spot, and they will lower the quality of your account behind the scenes. And the same goes with if it's a botted account where you may have added an account which has 1,000 followers, which could be fake followers. They will check that as well, and it will lower your quality. So the theory goes, especially with the latest Instagram update, is that let's say if you had 5,000 likes from fake or brand new accounts, it will be equals to around about 1,000 likes of people with 1,000 real followers. And then obviously on top of that, if it's people with 25,000 accounts, it'll be worth 500 likes, especially with 100,000 followers, 50 likes, and if it's 1 million or more, 1 like. So you can see the quality over quantity theory. So for example, if you make a post and 5 people with 1 million account likes your post, you're going to go up. You're going to be ranking very, very high, because the quality of the likes is tremendous. And the same goes if it's 100,000 follower accounts or 25 follower accounts. Obviously, the bigger the real followers, the better quality the power like will be. So please please remind yourself to check the quality of the power likes. If you're paying for one-sided power likes and it's really cheap, check the power likes. Go onto your page, click the like sources, and click onto a few of the accounts, and you'll probably see they're actually fake accounts, which is actually damaging your account. You need to stop this, because basically with GoSo we check every account on the system, and we have security checks, we have quality checks, we kick people out, we actually stop people actually from posting likes if we find out it is actually botted. So please be aware, look at this. Things can change in time, because obviously right now, before about 6 months ago, it was about just the amount of likes that you get in an amount of time. Now it's about quality. So it doesn't matter if you get 50 likes or 1,000 likes. If the 50 likes are from 100,000 followers or more, you're going to go even higher. So we're at the end of the video tutorial. We hope that you fully understand what a power like is now, because there is a lot of confusion out there what power likes are. You have the power like group bots, and also you have the one-sided power likes. At GoSo.io we have currently 3 different types of power like services, and they range from $20 a month up to $70 a month. We'll be adding new services soon, and we're very excited to be announcing the hyperlike service in the future as well. For more information, just head over to www.goso.io, or make a comment or send me a message on the YouTube channel. We hope you enjoyed. See you soon. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for future news happening with our GoSo community. Remember, it's totally free of charge to use our services. Go to www.goso.io. We will be giving away coupon codes, so please subscribe and view some of our other tutorials as well. Thank you again.